Hey everybody, Flawed TV here with a quick iron farm video. I made this video because when the update for 1.16.2 came out, Mojang decided to change the way that villagers can wake up, and now they can jump through walls and all sorts of weird stuff like that. So I woke up one day and my villager breeder farm was broken, my iron farm was broken, some of the villagers that I buy books from were missing, they jumped out the wall and ran away somewhere. So for my iron farm, I decided to make a completely new design that's a lot faster and a lot better. And here is the design. Basically, you've got your 3 beds, 3 villagers, a zombie bouncing up and down, a 5x5 here where the iron golem spawns and goes into the nether portal. This is like the old design here. I have one unit just to show you how much more difficult this was to build and trap these guys in and get everybody in their perfect little spots. These are so nice. You can just dump these villagers in through the top right here, and the zombie almost the same way. So a lot easier. You can also put them all right next to each other. You can go up into the sky with more of these units if you wanted to, and all these nether portals will link up, and you can see some golems burning right now. And this is where they come out. They get angry at this zombie right here, and they just jump out and get burnt. And this thing is crazy fast. This was just during the time that I built them that I got all these iron ingots. So very fast, and we're going to show you how to build it right now. Really quickly, I'm going to cover how villagers can spawn iron golems. And basically it's really simple. These villagers, if they're scared of a hostile mob and they've slept in the last 20 minutes, they'll attempt to spawn an iron golem to protect themselves from this threat. And so yeah, a villager must sleep every 20 minutes and it must be scared of a hostile mob. And then the iron golem is going to attempt to spawn on a solid block. So anything like glass, half slabs, torches, buttons, they can't spawn on these. If you're having problems getting your iron golem to spawn in the right place, replace all the other blocks with glass so that he can't spawn anywhere else. They will spawn on water 1 block high though. So they will spawn on top of this water and get drifted off into the nether portal, which is nice. If those parameters are met, you're going to have a 16x16 square with 6 spaces above and below the villager's feet. Basically the tile that the villager's standing on, 6 blocks below him, 6 blocks above, and 16 blocks out. So you get this big square, this big cube. This will be your area that you could spawn a golem. So as you can see up there, we have separated our villagers far enough away from each other that they will not be overlapping the spawns. And that's really important. If you are gathering the materials before you make this farm, here is the list. Go ahead and pause the video right here. And we're going to go through the materials real fast. First, we have our solid blocks. You're going to need 25 solid blocks outside and 25 solid blocks inside the nether. You're going to need slabs, about 22 slabs outside and 1 inside the nether. 17 fences, trapdoors. You're going to need 8 trapdoors inside the nether, and then 1 trapdoor just for tricking the zombie to get into his hole. You're going to have 3 beds, 3 villagers, 2 zombies, obsidian. You're going to need 24 obsidian for every outside unit that you make, and 16 for the nether. You're going to need 76 glass for each outside unit, and about 100 plus glass inside the nether. You're going to need 15 hoppers, 2 chests, at least 2 chests. I suggest making more than 2 chests for this because it produces a lot of iron. 1 lava bucket, 6 water sources, 2 named name tags. Make sure you name these name tags. 16 signs, and 1 soul sand. So you will need all of these things to build this. I'm going to focus on the collection area in the nether really quickly because it's actually not super simple if you don't understand nether portals. If you don't understand the top of the nether and how to get there and how to manipulate portals, check out my video in the description, getting on top of the Nether. That one will show you, it only takes like 8 minutes to get up there, and it makes your travel really fast, and it'll make these farms really easy to make in the future. But let's say you made another portal where you want your farm to be, and you go through and you get a new portal right here in the middle of nowhere. Now this is not really a good spot to have your collection area, because let's say a ghast spawned out here or something. Oh, that is okay. Well, let's say a ghast spawned out here and attacked an iron golem. It would pretty much break your whole farm. So what'll happen is you'll make this portal and you'll find its coordinates. So this one's at -7, -9 in the Nether. All right. And then you would go to your upper Nether hub. Again, check out my video, and you would get your Nether hub, and you'd come out here to -7, -9, and you would find that spot on the ground right here about -7, -8, -7, -9. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 10 blocks off the ground. You don't need that glass. Break all this. That's from earlier. And you would build this portal. This portal is 5 blocks wide on the bottom. You're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And over. And you can light it. And now you'll see when you're up here, you're going to link back up to this original portal. That's really important. Once you've got a collection portal like this, you can go ahead and place blocks all along the back here. It's about 25 blocks, 5 by 5 pattern, just so that the golems don't run off that direction. We want them to come out this direction. At this point, pull out your glass or torches or slabs or something and cover the top of this portal. Me personally, I like glass, but if you don't cover it, then mobs could spawn there. Go down to the bottom side of your portal and place glass 1, 2, 3 deep, just like so. And do that all the way across the obsidian. So that should be a 5 by 3, just like that. Go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both sides, just like that. This block is not necessary in the corners. And then you're going to build across here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 3, 5, 3. And right here on the corner, this would make these 7. So 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And you're going to want to build that up 4 more blocks each space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. So now that you've got this formation, you can put your hoppers, and wherever you want your chest to come out, I'm going to choose this side, and grab your hoppers. You're going to need about 15 right here. And so this hopper is going to face this way. That's where my first chest is going to be. And it's not so easy to do it in creative, but basically crouch and right click all your hoppers going into each other so that they all lead into one place at the end. Oops. At the end here. It's hard to do in creative because when you crouch, your character stops flying. Okay, so you would have them all going just like that, facing into one spot. Get your chest and go ahead and place it right here. And if you wanted to do more chests, which I do suggest, just continue placing chests all along the bottom like so, and just crouch and right click your hoppers into these chests and they'll all fill up nicely. This one will fill up first, followed by these ones. So you should have this formation, all of these hoppers going into chests just like that. We're gonna make a little top piece here just so that the golems don't try to path over. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 glass up and 1 glass over. You don't actually have to do the 1 over, I just think it looks pretty. And so you'll have this nice little formation here. And I want to put in the zombie now, because if you don't, you're gonna have lava here and stuff like that. It's just easier to put them in now. So make this kind of formation like I just did. 1 block below. You're gonna probably be up here if you're in single player, in real world, and then right click here, place a block, so that you'd have a zombie standing just like this, facing the middle of the portal. And you're gonna place a block on the side of him, and a block behind, just like that. That's all you need for him to stand here. And if you are going to trap him the way that I did, then I suggest putting like a little walkway back here so that you can trick him into following you, and a trapdoor right there. This piece of glass I'm putting because when he stands here, you're gonna wanna trap him. As soon as he falls in, you're gonna wanna place a block above his head. So let's say we had a zombie. What you'd end up doing is placing something like this so that he could come through and follow you. And you would, before you start manipulating all these portals, I really suggest you get this zombie, which means you also need your name tag. Let's do all that process right now, I guess. So we have Jeff name tags, and we have our zombie here. I want to put it on survival so that he will chase me through this portal. Unfortunately, he's on fire, but see, he's gone through the portal. Let's follow him, get our name tag ready, and jump up here. Let him follow you. Oh, he didn't fall in. Get that block, just like that. So you blocked him in, put the name tag on him, break this block. Oh, let's put back on creative mode and break that block. So that's how you would trap him. And it's basically as simple as that. You know, wait till nighttime, get a zombie, get him to follow you through this portal, climb up the stairs here, and go back and forth until he eventually falls in. And when the trapdoor is there, he will think it's walkable and he'll fall in. If you don't put this trapdoor there, you'll have a really hard time getting him to go into that hole. And then you would break this little ladder, and you would break those, and you've got your zombie. To finish the collection area, you just need signs and lava. So we're gonna put signs all the way across here. 5 signs just like that. 1 sign below just like that. And then crouch and right click, and you'll have a sign floating in the air just like this here. You're gonna also place 1 sign floating in the air like that, and 1 sign floating in the air like that. Now you're gonna place signs inside of these hoppers just like so, and then on top of them you have to crouch and right click to do all of these. You'll have signs just like so. There's 3 more. They go along the back, top. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you should have this formation, 5 signs, 1 sign below it, 1 sign coming off, 2 signs stacked in these hoppers, a sign here, and 3 signs here. I've tried it a bunch of different ways. This one works, and I don't know, I've tried to remove signs and they're all necessary, so build it just like this. The last step here is the lava bucket, and it goes right on top of this middle sign here. You have to crouch. You can stand up here, crouch, look at it, and right click. And the lava should look just like this. Any golems that come in here, they will be killed by that lava very quickly. So I actually forgot we aren't done after the lava, my bad. But you're gonna wanna put 3 trapdoors there as well. And I stick 5 trapdoors here. I don't actually know if those ones are necessary, but the golem seems to path really nicely through this. So make sure you put your 3 trapdoors and close them, and 5 trapdoors here and close them. At this point, we're gonna work on the overworld side, and you're gonna wanna destroy this portal it no longer does what you want it to. And come about 10 blocks off the ground here. Now this is so that when you have villagers up here, they're not going to spawn golems on the ground. You have to make sure you have that space that we talked about earlier in the video. And just build up to this reference point here, about 10 blocks off the ground, above the original portal. And if you're going to build like 6 units or 4 units, make sure you're spacing them about 8 apart from the center. So that's 8 blocks. And then build these portals. This portal is 9 blocks wide and 5 blocks tall. Okay, so 9 by 5. And then light it. And after that, you're gonna need your solid blocks. So once again, I'm using chiseled blackstone, and you're gonna do 5 blocks just like that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have a 5 by 5 platform just like this, and you're going to place fences all the way around. These fences should not be connecting to anything. They should simply be floating in the air, just like this. Okay, so once you have that, get out your water, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources. Your water should flow nice and evenly, just like so, right into the portal. With the edges like this, the golems can't get stuck. You have to build them a little extra wide. If you build them 1 block in, the golems will get stuck on the edge. Now we're gonna build the villager compartment, and you can start here on the corner. If you're in survival, you're gonna end up building it like this, and do 7 across, same width as the fences, and do 4 back. So 4 extra back, sorry. So that's a total of 5 by 7. Just like so. Nice 5 by 7. And you can actually fill all that in as well. And then around the edge, you're gonna go up 1 block around the whole edge. Just like so. Grab your slabs and place them all the way around the outside, just like this. Just like that. And grab your glass again and go up 1, 2 blocks, and break it, and go out over and break that one. So when you build this, when it's finished, it's actually going to be filled all the way in, but for right now, do just like this and leave a gap in the center so you can drop your villagers inside. Now we're going to do the zombie holder, and the zombie holder requires you to have soul sand. Make sure you grab your soul sand, and that soul sand is going to go just off of this glass and right below it too, just right diagonally to everything, off to the side and in the middle. You want them dead center in the middle, and surround the zombie block by glass. Oops, too high, just like that, and put some water. So that'll be a bubble column. Your zombie will bounce up and down all the time. And that's really important. At this point, you will want to get your zombie in here, and my suggestion is you just build a stairway like this. In survival, it's really the easiest way to get a zombie up here, because he'll just chase you, and you'll need a trapdoor so that he will jump in. And this one, you don't actually need to place a block above him, he'll just fall in. So place a little extra stuff. This wouldn't be glass, you'd put, like, I don't know, dirt or something here so that you could get away from him. And let's put it tonight. And grab a zombie. Boom. And then I'll put it on survival. Get him to chase me up here. Hopefully that skeleton doesn't kill me. I'll turn off the hitboxes. Here he comes. Oops. Well, in survival you would have probably killed yourself if you jumped in that hole like that. So watch out. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna die. Be careful when you're doing this. You can easily die. Let's block him. Force him to go in. And in he goes. So that's my suggestion. You do it just like I ended up doing right there. And this guy will burn up if you don't place blocks above him. So get slabs out and place these slabs just like this, because if you block his head, he'll have a problem. But I suggest you do it just like this. Bottom slab coming off the glass, and then put a full slab here underneath him. This is, again, if you press F3 and look at this top one should be a bottom slab so that nothing spawns on it. Anyways, that's how you get your zombie, and make sure you name tag him. If you don't name tag him, he will despawn. And destroy your little bridge and get to your villagers. Now for the villagers, look at these slimes. For the villagers, there's really two ways to go about it, and that is boats and minecarts. So my suggestion is the minecart. The boat's really easy. These guys just end up jumping right in them. They love to jump in the boat. The minecart, you kind of have to like push them around a little bit. Really the easiest way. Get a rail into minecart. Oh, they're getting under attack. So you would put a rail underneath him when he stops moving, and then a minecart. Oops, it was on the wrong hotkey. So you place it, and then place the cart. And nothing ever goes right when you want it to, but there you go. So you would get your villager in this minecart, you get your powered rails, and you would power him up to the top here, and you'd want to have 3 of them just dump in the top. If you put your cart here with the villager in it and you push it in, they're just going to fall right in and then break the cart, and your villagers will be stuck in here. Once you got your 3 villagers, it's time to stick beds down for them. It's easy to do this at night because they'll just jump in, but there's very important how you place these. Make sure the pillow is going to be facing the portal. So 1 right there, 1 right there, and 1 right there. And just like that, they're gonna sleep and jump up. They'll still see the zombie bouncing up and down while they're sleeping, and they'll get woken up. The only thing wrong with this design is these guys might get pushed around a little bit by each other. You see how they're pushing each other? So once in a while they get pushed where the zombie doesn't have vision. And already we've got golem spawning. It should take about 35 seconds every golem. But already we got some golems because right away they're scared and they're sleeping. And that's really it, you guys. You would end up taking this design, mirroring it over there, and doing ones above here, doing below. Let's see how this is going. Yeah, perfect. They're chasing this zombie, falling to their doom, and we're already getting a bunch of iron. Alright everybody, anyone that stuck around to the end, I really appreciate it. Anyone that's new, drop a subscribe, drop a like please. Anything like that helps me a lot since I'm a new YouTuber. And I do stream every single day on Twitch for about 8 hours a day. Click the link below to check me out there. I'll be building this iron farm in vanilla probably the next day or two. And yeah, have a great day everybody.